Good morning, guys. So it's been a while since I've done one of these, but want to get on here really quick to do really just like a three-step recommendation, things that I would recommend to anybody right now. For one, starting with taking care of yourself. A lot of people clearly see the divide taking place right now for various reasons. Um, but regardless of how you feel about anything, you can't really do anything for anybody if you're not taking care of yourself. So, I mean, you can easily start that by, getting sunlight, 15 minutes of direct sunlight a day if you can, drinking more water, uh, cutting back on unhealthy stuff that we're eating, sugars and all that type of stuff, going for a walk if you can, taking 15 minutes just to plan your day. That'll help you cut down on some mental strain. I mean, there are so many things that you can do to just focus on yourself, and that's where a lot of things start right there. You can't really be better for anyone if you're not, even like operable for yourself. If you're not optimal either, that's the first thing. And the second thing is like being hygienic, not just physically. Of course, it's a given. I would think that you're gonna take care of yourself, body odor, dental hygiene, uh, just everything. Like making sure you're, washing your hands, all that stuff. Sure, that's fine. But the inner part of that, the inner hygiene, the spiritual hygiene, like that's something that I talk about regularly to people. Because it's like, okay, on the surface, yeah, you got your body, be hygienic, wash your hands, brush your teeth, all that type of stuff. But then what about your character? What about your choices? What about your intents? All of those things that come from the inside. Like, people put so much emphasis on the surface, on the outside. And it's like, well, what about the inside? So pay more attention to that. Clean that up. That's for anybody, myself included, anyone. You can't over clean the inside of yourself. Like, it's an ongoing thing. Um, and then, of course, just paying attention. Like, there's so much information, misinformation, disinformation, changing information. um, you're listening to one person, they'll tell you one thing and they can turn around and tell you something completely different the next week or the same day even. um, I know there's a lot of people on my timeline that definitely knows what I'm talking about, but just pay attention, look into things for yourself. Don't rely on anyone to just tell you one thing, or even worse, saying recommending one thing like it's a one size fits all for everyone, which that definitely isn't the case. Like even recommending healthy foods, like, look, there's some people who are allergic to really healthy foods for someone else. Like, so it's not a one size fits all for everyone. um, yeah, so these things are basic. These things are what I think about every day, pretty much. I try to maintain a very healthy lifestyle, going on walks, eating right, and all that type of stuff. Whatever the case, I would just recommend people start with those three basics. Again, paying attention to yourself, taking care of yourself, being hygienic both inside and outside, and paying attention to what's going on. Be informed. Just look into things for yourself, and you won't have to rely so much on just the one story or one side, one narrative you get from one source. So that's all I got today. Other than that, I hope you all have a good one.